Are we making tiny robots or PS5 controller hanger? Let's find out. Okay, we're going to get started with a sketch on the XY plane. We're going to start with a construction line from the origin up by 40 millimeters. Make sure we stay on the Y plane with that, or the Y axis. Turn off the construction because I need to do a few lines from the top of the 40 millimeter construction line, go over 30 millimeters. And then from the bottom of the 40 millimeter construction line, go over 34 millimeters. We need to add another construction line in here from the end of the 34 millimeters down by 8 millimeters. And then we need to turn off the construction line. We need to add a 16 millimeter circle at the bottom end of the 8 millimeter construction line. And then we need to offset that 16 millimeter circle by 2 millimeters to the inside, so a -2. And then we need to draw a line from the end of the 30 millimeter down until we see the tangent emblem of the 2 millimeter offset circle. And then we need to draw another line from the edge of the 16 millimeter from the edge of the 16 millimeter circle straight up to the 34 millimeter line. Now we need to do some trimming. So we trim all that out of there. And now we're going to do some fillets. We're going to do 8 millimeter fillets at that corner, and that corner. And then we're going to highlight what's left of the 16 millimeter circle, and we're going to delete it because I need a full circle there. So we will redo the circle at 16 millimeters. And I needed to trim that out to get these fillets in. And then because I need a full circle, I just delete what's left of the circle and put a new circle there. Now we need to mirror our entire sketch. And we're going to use the construction line as the mirror line. Boom. There we go. There is our sketch. Now I'm going to change the view just a little bit. And we're going to extrude all of the profiles by a -10. Because I want it to go down, so -10 millimeters. And once you complete that, it makes your sketch go away. So if you come up here to this little triangle, open it up, it drops down your sketch folder. Then you can just click the little eyeball, and that turns your sketch back on. So we have a few more extrusions that we need to do. I'm going to select all 4 of those circles, and we're going to go 10 millimeters up and do another extrusion of only the innermost circles there. And we're going to make those start at an object. And we're going to use this top surface. And we're going to go a positive 5 millimeters. One more extrusion up here. All 4 circles. Once again, we're going to start at an object. We're going to use this top surface. And this time we're going to go 15 millimeters. But we're going to change this here to a 10 millimeter taper, or a 10 degree taper. That'll assist in keeping the controller on the hanger. All right. Now we will reorient our view here. And we're going to extrude this back surface by 30 millimeters. And I'm going to put a negative 13 degree taper on it, which will just give it some visual interest, I guess. We'll come back around here to the front view. We'll go ahead and go over here to the left side view, because now we need to do another sketch. Put it right here on the YZ plane. Oh, wrong way. Let's try that again. Let's go this way. There we go. And we're going to draw a line from this point here, which is the bottom of the body. We're going to go 45 millimeters. And we need this to be a 15 degree angle from vertical, or technically horizontal. And then I need to do a line over, and I need to just come past the front a little bit. Continue that line, or then create another line down to where it's even with our starting point, and then just close it off. That's all we need for that sketch. We'll adjust the view slightly here. Now we're going to extrude that plane, or that profile. And we're going to go, instead of one-sided, I need to go symmetric. And instead of distance, I'm going to go all. So it goes both directions and just cuts that bit off. There we go. So there is the profile view of our stand. Not completely, but it's close. Okay, we'll turn that sketch off. Now we're going to create fillets on this front surface of the holder. And we're going to go by 8 millimeters. And we will do another fillet at the bottom edge of this profile. Let's try 5. 6. We'll go with 6. That looks good. Let's try 7. 7's fine. Let's see if 8 works. No. So with 7. Now we're going to create another sketch on the XY plane. We're going to start off by doing a projection of this surface here. We're going to do an offset of that projection by 2 millimeters. It'll be a negative 2 millimeters to go to the inside. I need to do a construction line from the center point of that top line to the bottom line, center point of the bottom line, and then we'll do another construction line from the center point of that construction line, and this will give us our location for our screws to install the screws. It's going to be a 12 millimeter construction line from the center. Now I need to add a 5 millimeter circle. And that's going to be our screw hole. And we need to add a 13 millimeter circle. And that will be our counterbore. We're going to mirror the circles based on that first construction line. That'll give us our second mounting hole, or mounting hole counterbore combination. We'll finish that sketch. Change the view, and we need to extrude all profiles. And we're going to go negative negative 25 millimeters with a negative 13 degree angle to match our previous extrusion, the profile view. So our lines here should match up. They should be parallel on the cut and the outer profile. Turn that sketch back on. I'm going to go ahead and actually, I think I'm going to rotate this around. I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to add fillets on these 4 edges of 2 millimeters, just to smooth out the top a little bit, make it a little more uniform. Now I'm going to rotate it around to the back. I'm going to create a sketch on the back surface. I'm going to turn my previous sketch on, and I am going to project. Okay. I'm going to project. There we go. These 4 circles here to the new sketch. And that'll finish that sketch. Change the view slightly. Now I'm going to extrude what will be the mounting holes for the screws. I'm going to extrude those from where I'm starting, from object. And instead of going a distance, I'm just going to click all, and it's going to wipe those out. I'll spin it around, and you can see that the hole's all the way through. Click the OK, and there's the hole. Go back to the rear view, bottom view. I'm going to turn off that sketch, turn the most recent sketch back on, and I'm going to extrude for the counterbores. I'm going to do an offset of negative 10 millimeters. And the distance will be, nope, I won't be able to do that. Yeah, see, that just, it tries to take it back the wrong way. So if I pull it this way, it needs a distance. So instead of a distance, what I will do is I will, oh, wrong button. I will go to an object and I'll just make it this front surface and that'll work. That way, if I ever change it, change the depth of the thing, it'll adjust that as well. And there are our mounting holes and the counterbore. Change the view up a little bit here. I'm going to do some chamfers and fillets to finish this thing out. I'm going to start with a chamfer on this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge of 2 millimeters. And that'll provide some 45-degree angles for ease of printing, as well as help retain the controller whenever it's sitting on the hanger. Then I'm going to add another chamfer on this edge and this edge of 5 millimeters. And that's just for pretties. I'm going to add some fillets in here just to smooth things out a little bit. I'm going to try, nope. I'm going to go 1 millimeter. There we go. That works. I probably should have done both of the counterboards at the same time. It's not a big deal. I can just do another one. And we'll select all these edges again. Also, and we'll go 1 millimeter. And there's our counterbores smoothed out a little bit. And that's pretty much the finished model. I might do a little bit more just for me. All right, here we are in Orca Slicer. I don't know for how much longer, but it's what I'm using right now. Drag this in. We'll get this spun around. So that it makes for a good time lapse. I'm going to duplicate this because I need 2 of them. So I'll right click clone. I just need 1 more. I'm going to spin this one around like that. And I think I'll just leave them right there in the middle of the build plate. And I'll get these. Let's check my settings here. 33, 10% gyroid. I think I want more than that. Let me slice it and see what that looks like. And it may get adjusted. You know what? I think 10% will do just fine. I'm going to turn the wall loops up just to make it a little bit stronger for the print. And also go change my time lapse to smooth. And I don't think these are going to take very long. Reslice. Oh, take about 3 hours, so I'll get these sent over to the printer and get the time lapse rolling, and yeah, we'll see you when it's done. Lots of modeling work, a little bit of slicing, and quite a bit of time-lapse footage. Not very long time-lapse, but put them all together and it adds up. Unfortunately, because I was so excited, I immediately mounted them to my entertainment center. So I don't have anything to show you. See, empty. So what I'll do is I'll put the photos, you know, pictures up here, and I'll just talk about them. So here is the finished product sitting on the workbench. I did a little bit more after the modeling video was complete. Just I wanted to spruce them up a little bit, lean into that Space Invaders vibe. So I made the ends of the protrusions kind of look like little blasters. All right, so here they are mounted up on the entertainment center where I do my gaming. And they set very stable. The top one sitting right there, I can plug the USB into the top of it and let it charge. That way I always have a fully charged controller. I have the controllers mounted, have the headset mounted. I have all of the practical prints that I can think of for now for my gaming station done. If you want to see any of the other prints, the camera mount, the headset hanger or the headset stand, and the TV risers, if you want to see any of those videos, just head over to my channel and go to the playlist for the gaming station. If you've got any suggestions for additional things for my gaming station, pop a comment down below. If you've got any comments, concerns, or suggestions, just leave them down there in the comment section. If you enjoy the content, please consider liking and maybe subscribing over here. I think you might like this video over here. Thanks for watching.